sun salutation. So reaching up high into the sky, deep inhale, looking up at the sky. Remember all the breathing through the nose, deep belly breath. Tickling the clouds there with fingers, not too much, it'll rain again. And now exhale. Capture your elbows, let yourself just fall forward, crown of the head guided there towards the floor. Let's stay here for a couple breaths. Backs and legs should really be quite compromised sitting all day in a car or just day-to-day life. So you want to try to have your feet as close as together as possible, legs locked if you can. Microbend is okay if you need to for the knees. Now while you're here, try to tuck the belly a little bit more. Exhale and just let yourself fold forward a bit more. Drop the hands to the mat, bending the knees, stepping back, lowering yourself down into chaturanga. Stay here for a little while. Onto the tops of the feet now, looking up to the sky. Deep belly breath here. And now you can optionally go down to Sphinx here, or stay up in Cobra, do a twisted Cobra. So this is really good for the lower back. Just exhale, turning all the way back to the heel, looking across. I think Amrita is going to join us here, I hope. And inhale back to center. And exhale over to the other side. And now curling the toes, pushing back to down dog. Driving the heels back as far as you can. Let the head fall between the arms and shoulders. Walking the dog. Really essential for the calves. So lifting the heels, pushing back, using the palms of the hands for the force. Let the head drop some more. Just really go into it, not too quickly, just a nice motion. Again for the calves. Now pushing both heels back far as you can. Looking forward, bending the knees, coming up. And raise your hands. So we'll finish for now. I'll come back later. And I'm going to have a session here of yoga with Amrita. Don't want to be on the video, or do you want to? Are you okay to come? Yes. You can come. Okay. Well, okay. We will continue. I'm just going to carry on with the sun salutation, and my friend Amrita will join on the mat. So we're coming up again. Deep inhale here, looking up to the sky, tickling the clouds with fingers. Capture the elbows. Exhale, release. Let your heads fall. Again, keeping the feet together, legs locked. Calm breath. And just relax. Let gravity take you to open the back legs further. And now dropping your hands to the mat. Start bending the knees until you get your hands completely flat. And stepping back all the way into chaturanga, or plank rather. Stay here. Keep the elbows in. And lower yourself down to chaturanga. Turn onto the tops of the feet. Deep inhale. Up dog. As you're breathing, really inflate the belly. Get the extra arch there in your back and your spine. And now we're lowered down into Sphinx. Get this twist in here, which is really good for the lower back, especially after a safari trip. So inhale, keep the chin and the chest up, and then exhale, just lift, turn over to your left-hand side as far as you can, trying to catch the view of your heel behind you. And inhale, back to center. And exhale, over to the other side. Stay here for a few breaths. And inhale, back to center. Hands up to the chest. Push back to tabletop. Then into down dog. Curling the toes. Pushing back again the heels. Again, one more time. Walking the dog. So lifting the heels. Dropping the head even further. And really using the force there from the palms of the hands. Extending and opening the calves. One more time. Pushing both heels back. And now stepping forward between the hands. As far as you can. This time, lace your fingers behind you. This is really good for the shoulders. Lift your hands up, opening the shoulders. Keep your chest propped on the quads there, if you can. And just stay here for a moment. It's almost sort of a standing child's pose. Now, release the fingers. Raise the hands up all the way to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Hands at your sides. Samasthiti, mountain pose. Fingers are separated. Chest is back. Just close your eyes. Moment of calm. And reaching up again. Deep inhale. And exhale, release. Let yourself fall forward. Try to touch the hands on the mat or the shins, wherever they reach. Just keep the legs as straight as possible. Keep the opening there. Tucking the stomach with the exhale. And now bend the knees. Stepping back into plank. And now we'll lift the left foot just a little bit off the mat. Push that right foot back. Getting even more extension in the calf. Again, offsetting the fatigue of travel. Then changing feet. Right foot up. Pushing back. And exhale, release. Turn around. And we're going to lay on our backs now. Do a nice few gentle moves. Again, focus on this one. Yoga sequences. Post travel. So, nice thing for the hips. Just bring your left foot close to your glutes. Right foot on top. And we're going to do sort of guided butterflies here. Exhale breath, pushing the knee away from you. Just to where you're comfortable. Stay there for a moment. Then inhale, coming back. Again, exhale, pushing out. Go with the breath. Send the oxygen there to the area that's being activated. Inhale, come back. Just go nice and slow at your own pace. And now to the other side. Left leg. So the foot's on top of the knee. Pushing the knee away from you with the exhale breath. Opening that hip. And then with the inhale, bringing it back towards you. Again, nice and slowly, not rushing. And out, bring both knees together. Lace the fingers, little knee hug here, side to side. Again, this is really good for the lumbar, lower back region. And now, left leg straight on the mat. Raise our right leg straight up into the air. And we'll start first, work our way head to toe, as it were. So toe curls. So pushing the toes upwards with your exhale, then bring them towards you with the inhale. Just the toes, not the ankle. A few times here. Really guiding that breath there to the very tips of the toes. And now keep the same leg in the air. And now we'll go for the ankles, working our way up. So pushing forward, exhale, and bring it back towards you. Hold your breath on the inhale, and you can also get a little bit more activation on the calf. Then pushing out again the exhale. And again, just continue using the breath. And now we'll maintain the sequence with the same leg. You can alternatively change legs, but we'll just go with this one leg and then carry on to the next. So next thing we'll do is leg lifts or extensions. So keeping the leg completely straight, lowering it down to the floor. It's a bit of a core work. So you're tightening the abs to keep the heel from touching the floor. And then inhale, bring a breath, bringing the leg straight up to the sky in vertical. And then release again. Exhale, breath. Hold there for a moment. Give yourself a bit of yoga conditioning. And then just bring it back up with an inhale breath. A few more times at your own pace. Okay. Now, bring the knees together again. One more knee hug before I do our last sequence on this side. So just rocking side to side for the lumbar. And now, straightening this leg back up into the air. And we're going to pretend we're pedaling on a single bicycle pedal. Just bringing the knee towards us and then pushing that foot out and around. Just imagine you're doing the Tour de France with one leg. So up and around. Now add the breath. Inhale as you bring the knee towards you. Exhale as you're pushing away. This is really good for our digestive system and also the turning the legs. One more time around. Really pushing there down. Get yourself up that mountain. Okay, and now lower leg completely, gently. Bring the knees back up. Another knee hug, side to side. And now we'll begin with the other leg. So left leg now up in the air, all the way to the sky, and start with the toes and work our way up. So toe crunches, pushing forward, exhale, bringing back, inhale. Just the toes. And now we'll work on the ankles. So pushing the forward, exhale breath, bring back towards it, inhale. What I suggest is on the inhale, after you completely pull the foot back, hold the breath for a moment, get that extra extension there in the calf, and enjoy it. Okay, now bring both knees together. Another knee hug before doing leg lifts. So side to side. And now that left leg straight up in the sky again. Exhale breath, letting the heel almost touch the floor, but not quite. Contracting the abs, little yoga core building. And now bringing it up. Inhale. Hold there for a moment. And exhale again. Now just keep going with your own breath. Synchronize the movements. Send that oxygen to the points being activated. And now before we go for the final one, the bicycle, let's get the hips here on this side too. So right foot just on top of the left knee, holding on to the right foot if you like, or the hand on the mat, and pushing that knee away from you with the exhale breath, and bring it towards you with the inhale. Nice gentle butterflies, synchronize with the breath, opening the hips there. And a last exhale, final one. Just hold it there for a little bit longer. Really go for it. Not forcing or straining, but just letting the breath work its way there into the hip. And now release. Bring both hands or both legs up, knees up to capture them with your hands. Rock side to side. And now we'll do the bicycle pedaling with the other leg. So right leg is down, left leg is straight up in the air. Practice one round of the pedal, just to get the motion. And now add the breath as you're bringing the knee down. Inhale. As you're pushing up on that pedal, exhale. So one more time. Give it a good push on the pedal there. Really extend the leg all the way. And now inhale, come back. Bring the knees for side to side. Knee hug here. And for the lower back. And now you can either capture the toes with your middle finger and your index finger, or the outsides of your feet, whatever you're more comfortable with. And we're going to do here a happy baby lying down. So just separating those legs, opening those abductors to wherever you can. Again, try to keep the lower part of the back as much on the mat as possible, as flat as possible. A calm face, calm breath. And just let gravity do the work, rest here. And out. Inhale, bring the knees together, releasing the toes, stay on your back. We're now going to do something for the spine. So I'm going to share with Amrita a brick. We'll do the laying on the brick thing for the hips. Yeah. So we'll go to half bridge. Bring the heels in. Remember, don't ever sit on the brick. Just lift the hips. Place that flat spot there at the base of the spine, the coccyx. Heels, soles of the feet coming together. Palms of the hands facing upwards. And just stay here for some breaths. This is a nice, really nice continuation after doing the happy baby. That's also really good. Again, after long travel. And now, inhale, bring the knees together. Lift the hips, release the block. Grab the knees again for a knee hug, side to side. And now coming up, just to place the bricks. Since we have the bricks already here, we'll do a twist. And two animal poses, I think, since we did the safari yesterday. So you want to just have the two bricks there. Those are for your knees and your feet. So you're coming up, inhale, and then just drop into one side, lining up the knees and the feet on the blocks there. Yep. Palms facing down and looking the opposite direction. This is really nice on the spine. The blocks keep the shoulders on the mat. The other way to do it is if you're feeling like you can keep your shoulders on the mat there, you can also do it with the legs straight. Just have to be careful and find the spot where you can still maintain those shoulders and arms on the mat. And now inhale, bring the knees back to center. Little knee hug here, side to side. Come over, help with the bricks. Now placing the bricks on the other side. Again, for the knees and the feet, palms are facing down. And look in the opposite direction. And again, the other way to do this is if you use the legs, go with the legs straight, but make sure that you keep your shoulders on the floor. If you're tight for space, if you don't have the room for your arms, you can also do cactus and just have your arms up like this. And now inhale, bring the knees up to your chest. Hold on to the fingers. Rubbing side to side. And we'll come around here. Inspired by the safari from yesterday, we'll finish with crocodile and snake. I think is necessary. So we're in Sphinx here. And we're just going to lace our fingers back behind us here. Lifting up the chest and the chin. Deep inhale. Feet and knees off the floor. Looking forward. And the next exhale breath, hiss. And one more time. And now exhale, release. We didn't see any snakes yesterday, fortunately, but crocodiles we did. And they were doing just this pose very well. So just drop your hands head into your palms of your hands. Relax. And again, technique for this one is the more you release or exhale breath in, the weight of your chin, palm of your palms, the more extension you get on the back of the neck. Very nice. And now lifting your chin from your palms. Hands to your side, coming up. Tabletop. We'll just finish with the child's pose here. Extending out. And coming up, inhale. And I'll finish the sequence here on the video for now. It sounds like we have a small flood or something. So anyway, namaste. Thank you for joining. And hope to be back again soon. I'll be putting new things on the calendar. And Amrita, thank you very much for joining these sequences here on the channel. And I hope you can join and